All right, hello everyone. Here we are, hole 3. I'm going to try to do this with 2 different ways. I'm going to try to do a Thor's Hammer guide, also a POC guide. It's going to be more favorable for you to have a apocalypse on this one, but I'm going to try to do both shots here because I'm assuming some guys might not even have a POC unlocked, for example. So I want to make sure that I cover my bases. And ideally, you want to get over to that 3rd fairway. So, in fact, this is an interesting way to go about it. Like if you can just carry it onto there, and it looks like with an apoc. But the only problem is you're really going to have to land very centered. If you start to get over towards the edge on like some great balls or something, you might put yourself in the water trying something like this. So you do want to be a little bit cautious. Hopefully, your perfect ball timing is relatively good. Plus, sound ring play. Oh, wow. So look at that. So not enough power, but just gets up there to that 3rd fairway there. It might just be enough. If you can get over there, you might have just enough club to get up there. Now, there's a couple different things that you need to be thinking about. With Thor's Hammer, I feel like the layup is probably the smarter of the two. So if I can just kind of put this out here, right around here, 2-ish on the backspin, somewhere in there. 7.1 rings, which is going to be right around 4 something. 4.2 I'm going to go. Perfect ball. And I'm going to try to keep this as right as I can to kind of give myself a little bit better angle. If you get over there towards the left too much or towards the center, you might kind of put yourself at a disadvantage. But ideally, what I'd like to do is take an apocalypse and curl it over into that other fairway. I could probably get away with it with a rock as well. So if my rock, especially if you have a rock 8, you probably don't even need apocalypse on this hole, to be honest with you. You can just use the rock. You can use your full spin, probably very little power. And, you should be able to get it over into this fairway with a lot of precision. And especially if you have an early apoc, might be the way to go. But here you can see, especially with the range of the big dog, that my opponent here can still potentially plop this up onto the green. So, or at least near the green. It's going to require some pretty good manipulation. So let's just see and that should do it. It's actually going right at it. Of course, I am playing replays here. I believe I forfeited last hole, so you would assume all your replays are pretty much mistake-free. And you can see with what I'm going to try to do here, you can see the more north you get in this fairway, the more it just kind of lands down and doesn't go any farther. So I'm just going to kind of play 9 rings here or so. And there's really no benefit to powering this, so I'm not even going to. I'm just going to basically go for fairway hop, and then just kind of run it up here towards this fringe. Oh, really? So a very bad break there. It's probably going to, make it kind of as hard as possible. Ideally, you're going to want a little bit more topspin than that, as you can see. So about 5 bars is going to be ideal. So you might want to bring whatever club that you have that has at least 5 bars, just to keep yourself out of position like this. I'm assuming I'm going to have a very shaky needle for this. Perfect ball. So I was able to fortunately roll that one in. However, that's going to be kind of a 50-50 because if you don't hit perfect, there's essentially a 0% chance you're going to catch the lip. Oh, I didn't even need to make that, but I did just want to, I did want to show you guys the putt. but I really didn't want to make that, to be honest with you. I'm trying to save as much time as I can. Got a lot of stuff going on, especially with the holidays, so I'll try to get all this done. So skip out there, and I'll see you guys on hole 4 coming on.